Hey, this is one old man in Texas. Have you purchased gasoline this week? I just filled up today for the amazing low price of $2.93 per gallon. I also heard that OPEC is calling for 2 million barrels less production per day than they had been pumping. Let's see what that will do to a gallon of gas on the home front. There are many full oil ships that are sailing to the U.S. as I speak. Does the price of oil work on the market, or is it from when they fill the ships or when they unload? Beginning of this year, 2022, gas prices were close to $5 per gallon. Well, we're going to be there soon. Now gas has come down to $2.93. I've not heard anything about more oil being pumped, other than the 30 million barrels from the Strategic Reserve in April or May. No new refineries were opened. No new drilling contracts were awarded. Why did the price come down? Guess there's another question to ask God for the answer to. Don't know if these are being listened to, but it doesn't really matter. I guess I will interject some of my thoughts in these readings. I'm having a good time, and it was suggested that this is what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, if you'd like to subscribe or like or share this video, please do so. How does this reading impact your lives? Or how does it apply to you? I haven't the slightest idea. Maybe you should ask God. He gives wisdom and understanding. All you really need to do is listen. As per usual, this reading is from the New King James Version. Oh, and as usual, if you don't like the presentation, you're welcome not to watch or listen. Your choice. Okay, Proverbs chapter 23. When you sit down to eat with a ruler, consider carefully what is before you, and put a knife to your throat if you are a man given to appetite. Do not desire his delicacies, for they are deceptive food. Do not overwork to be rich. Because of your own understanding, cease. Will you set your eyes on that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away like an eagle towards heaven. Do not eat the bread of a miser, nor desire his delicacies. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, he says to you, but his heart is not with you. The morsel you have eaten you will vomit up and waste your pleasant words. Do not speak in the hearing of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. Do not remove the ancient landmarks, nor enter the fields of the fatherless, for their Redeemer is mighty. He will plead their cause against you. Apply your heart to instruction, and your ears to words of knowledge. Do not withhold correction from a child, for if you beat him with a rod, he will not die. You will beat him with a rod and deliver his soul from hell. My son, if your heart is wise, my heart will rejoice. Indeed, I myself. Yes, my inmost being will rejoice when your lips speak right things. Do not let your heart envy sinners, but be zealous for the fear of the Lord all the day. For surely there is a hereafter, and your hope will not be cut off. Hear, my son, and be wise, and guide your heart to the way. Do not mix with wine-bibbers, or with gluttonous eaters of meat. For the drunken and the glutton will come to poverty, and drowsiness will clothe the man in rags. Listen to your father who begot you, and do not despise your mother when she is old. Buy the truth, and do not sell it, also wisdom and instruction and understanding. The father of the righteous will greatly rejoice, and he who begats a wise child will delight in him. Let your father and your mother be glad, and let her who bore you rejoice. My son, give me your heart, and let your eyes observe my ways. For a harlot is a deep pit, and a seductress is a narrow well. She also lies in wait as for a victim, and increases the unfaithful among men. Who has woe? Who has sorrow? Who has contentions? Who has complaints? Who has wounds without cause? Who has redness of eyes? Those who linger long at the wine. Those who go in search of mixed wine. Do not look on the wine when it is red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it swirls around smoothly. At the last it bites like a serpent and stings like a viper. Your eyes will see strange things, and your heart will utter perverse things. Yes, you will be like one who lies down in the midst of the sea, or like one who lies at the top of the mast, saying, They have struck me, but I was not hurt. They have beaten me, but I did not feel it. When shall I awake, that I may seek another drink? And that was Proverbs chapter 23. Each proverb is accompanied by a different painting. Take the time to see them all. Today's painting is See Me. It's an acrylic on canvas. Now thanks go to Purple Cow Gallery for allowing the use of these artistic works. Click on the links below or copy and paste them to your browser for a more in-depth look. All paintings you see are for sale, subject to prior sale, of course. Thanks much for listening, and I will talk to you next time. Bye now.